All right, so I have Andrew here. So Andrew came into us from a car accident. He was having a lot of headaches. I think it was daily. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Andrew? So what I want to do is, today I'm going to check him. He's doing a lot better as far as that goes. He works a lot. He's in the movie and film industry. And so, man, long hours, lifting heavy stuff. And I know he works a lot around the house. This dude never stops moving. So his spine is usually pretty tight when he walks in. So I'm going to start with the Arthur Stim here and just kind of get some good movement into his spine. So I'm going to start here in the middle back, Andrew. So this just uses percussion. And this puts a lot of motion into the spine specifically. Also helps to tone down a little bit of muscle tissue that might have been tight from the day. Good. Good. So he's pretty tight both sides of his hips here. His right side a little bit more. So I'm going to adjust both sides of his hips. Yeah, definitely this left side. So what I like to do first is just kind of get some mobility here. So I'm going to use the table, take a deep breath in, blow it all the way out. Good, relax there. Excellent. Good, face me this way on your side. Now for a big strong guy like this, what I usually do for his low back to get him motioning is I'll do a little bit of a plu move. So I'm going to lift my leg up onto his. I'm going to round him a little bit. I'm going to push right through his low back. Good. Go back face down for me. So again, I like to just check and see how his motion in his low back is doing. His pelvis here, his left side is much better. Excellent. Good. I'm going to check some internal and external rotation. So just movement of his hip, seeing how that's going. So he's pretty tight going into what's called internal. So I'm going to use the table here. Take a breath in, and then all the way out. Good. Okay. Okay. Face me this way as well. So for this, I'm going to use the table. I'm going to actually have you drop this leg down here. Let your head just relax there for me. So I'm going to use my leg as leverage. Good. And then go on your back for me. Andrew, turn your head to the left for me. Good. And then turn your head to the right. Good. Then relax there. Look straight up. So Andrew had a lot of restriction in his soft tissue when he first came in. Everything was very tight. He was getting a lot of tension headaches. So that's since been a lot better for him. He's a little bit stuck in his lower cervical. And he does a lot of woodwork, so he's looking down a whole lot. So what I'm going to do is kind of reverse that. I'm going to bring him into a little bit of extension, so his chin is going to lift up just a little bit. Good. For this one, I'm going to lift up, but I'm also going to push down. Good. I'm going to check some hip flexor muscles. So Andrew, can I have you place your hands like this together? Good. I'm going to bring that back towards me. Good. And he's balanced there, which is great. Good. Relax your arms. So what I like to do with a lot of headaches patients, even though the toes are the farthest distance away from the head, is oftentimes, so compressed feet can lead to just a lot of tension held up in the body. And so that can lead to also exacerbating any kind of headaches. So I like to adjust feet as well. Good. 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 So his pelvis is balanced out. I like that. Good. I'm gonna have Andrew cross his arms here. I'm gonna have you sit up with me, bud. Good. His head's gonna be tucked here. So for his what are called dorsals, or his mid back here, okay, because he does a lot of work in front, he's very rounded. I want to bring some extension. So we're gonna do 2 adjustments here. I'm gonna have you take a deep breath in and breathe all the way out. Good. Let your head fall. Excellent. Good. I'm gonna go a little bit higher up. Good. Excellent, bud. And then lay back there for me. Good. So flip back over onto your stomach. I'm gonna check one more thing. I like to place a little bit more stimulus into the low back once I finish. It's kind of like when I finish with patients and I adjust their neck. I usually like to palpate their neck too. I finish with a little bit of proprioception or stimulus input into the low back to relax those muscles. Last thing. All right, Andrew, can I have you sit up for me and then face the left? Good. And lastly, right now it's kind of allergy season, so I'll check their ears as well. So I'll do just a little bit of a pull down on the ear and then out to the side, just to kind of clear out the ear, open up the eustachian tube. This can help a lot of patients with tinnitus or ringing in the ear as well. And you place your hands here. Good. And I like to clear the shoulders out. Push the elbow back into mine. Good. And then elbow back into mine. Good. Those are moving a lot easier. Arms down for me. Excellent. Good, bud. All set, my man.